Now record a video, the precautions before takeoff. First, we power on the drone, connect to the battery. Then we power on the remote controller. Press this switch. Now we connect the remote controller to the drone. We choose H12, okay. Now it's connected. Okay. Now we calibrate the compass, the GPS. Rotate the E-stick at least 6 times until you see the LED indicator turns yellow. Okay. Now we start calibration. Now we start calibration in horizontal direction. When the LED indicator turns green light, solid green light, is finished, then we calibrate in vertical direction. Yeah, the LED indicator should be at the top. Rotate about 3 cycles until the indicator turns light. Red, yellow, and green. Now it's finished. Now we put the water tank. Refill water and chemical and put it on the drone. And then unfold the frame. Tighten it and unfold the propeller. Unfold all the frame and the propellers. And check the drone frame. Make sure all the folding joints are tight and the screws are tight. And the holes and connectors are tight. Okay, and check the propeller and the motor direction. You can see this one is counterclockwise, CCW, and there's an arrow this side. And the motor, there's an arrow this side. So the propeller and the motor should be same direction. And we also check others. This one is clockwise, CW, and this is the arrow this side, and the motor this side, so it's correct. You should check all the motors and the propellers before takeoff. Also check the direction of the obstacle radar and the ground tracking radar. The angle should be 15 degrees, and the ground tracking radar should be flat. Should be horizontal to the ground. Also check the obstacle radar on the app. The obstacle radar, you should open it before takeoff. Otherwise, it will not avoid the obstacle radar. Okay. Now we can check the spray settings. When the tank is empty, the drone will hover. We choose hand. If you want the drone return to home automatically, you can choose back, but we recommend hand. And the liquid type is single. and the level type is no. And if you want to spray, you should choose single pump for the 16-liter drum, and a double pump for the 30-liter drum. If you want to spray the solid fertilizer, you need to choose the sowing mode. Now we will spray, so we choose single pump. Okay, if you want to change the settings, you should click read and change the parameters and click save. If you want to adjust the terrain fallen read height, you can click here and adjust like this. Usually we set 2 meters. You can set here. And if you want to change the spray, the flow meter, you can change here. Usually we choose 15 liters per hectare. You can choose like this. Okay. The distance and the flow, the flight speed, altitude is displayed here. And here you can see the FPV window, the image in front of the drone, and the voltage is displayed here, percentage, and the icon should be in green color, and the drone status is shown here. Now the GPS is good. When the battery is low, there will be warning here, first level or second level. And the flight mode is here. Now it's in altitude mode. And the satellite number is here. Now it's 28 satellites. If you want to change the flight parameters, you can change here, and the parameters, and the flight speed in GPS mode, and the angle in GPS mode, and back mode, and AB working mode. But we recommend you stay default settings. If you want to change the parameters, you should need to read first and change the parameters, and then click save. Now we test the pump. Click B button and see if the nozzles can spray normally. Okay, now all the nozzles can spray normally. If there's air in the hose, you should release the air, and then the pump and nozzle can work normally. Before takeoff, we also need to calibrate the this one. Yeah, you should put the drone on a flat ground and click calibration. 点了吗？ Oh, now it's completed. Oh, okay. Now we test the motors before takeoff. First on lock, and the motors will run. We check the motor status before takeoff. And now, look, the motors will stop running.
再检查一下这样电机的顺序转向。
And check the motors running order. Yeah. We check the motors running order. All the motors run one by one. Okay, it's correct.